I get this a lot. Hey, I'm a real estate wholesaler. Just getting a real estate wholesaler, and I need proof of funds. What do I get proof of funds at? Shoot, what do I do? Right? So maybe that's your situation. Listen to me, okay? Number one, the only reason why you're getting asked proof of funds is even an issue. I would hazard to say I've done this a long time, decades. Is this you're putting in offers with a real estate agent? That's it. Okay. And I tell you what, I don't know why you're doing that. I mean, you could just put. I guess people sell seminars. Hey, just get properties on the contract on the real estate, on the MLS and find a buyer. I mean, you could, but here the reality is you've got to come up with a proof of funds because that's what real estate agents do. They're always asking for that. They're committed to that. Okay, so that's just part of what has to happen anytime you put in an offer. So if you want to do that, you need to get a proof of funds. Well, you don't have a proof of funds. How are you going to get this? Listen to me. Here's the reality. Okay, if you don't have proof of funds, if you have no exit strategy on getting having an end buyer for these properties, you have no business putting offers in on houses. Full stop. You just shouldn't do it. Yeah, I mean, you type of guys, equitable interest in the guy's property, 400,000 a home, and you don't even have, the money to do it. That's. Does that sound moral to you? No, it's not. Right? Don't do that. So I haven't asked the question. You're going to go, well, yeah, okay. So now how do I get to proof funds? Look, here's the reality. Okay, number one, if you build a relationship with your cash buyers, that's how this thing works. You are an extension of your buyer's business model. That's it. Okay. It's not because you don't have, you got all this money, but you're a part of a group, an organization, your buyers who do. Okay. They have plenty of funds if the numbers work. I want to know if the numbers work. Ask them. Build a relationship with them. It's not just putting stuff on Facebook and hopefully you'll get a buyer. That's just so really unprofessional. Okay. You need to have a plan. Okay. If you have a buyer and the numbers work, you got all the, you got all the proof of funds you're gonna ever need. Okay. Now you can also get transactional funding. That's another option. It's going to be expensive for you, but these lenders are going to want to see an executed, certainly executed contract, but also an assignment contract too from your buyer. They're going to want to know that you can actually you got a buyer lined up who's going to fund them. Transactional funding, essentially, they're going to fund. Let's say it's a $400,000 home. They're going to wire $400,000 to the title company. And for 48 hours later, the title company is going to wire them their 400,000, 420,000, whatever their fee is, right? Back, right? So it allows you as a buyer to buy the house, and then you then can sell it to your C buyer, and they're going to build with their funds, pay off your lender, kind of thing. Okay, so that's an option. But I'm telling you, proof of funds is not an issue if you build relationships with buyers. Okay, now I would also say to you this: what proof of when look, proof of funds is not an issue. You're not even that's not even on the radar when you're talking to sellers directly. Okay, figure out what the problem is. But if you get an agent involved, that's just what they're trained to do. They're always going to ask for that. Okay, and if you don't have access to a proof of funds from your buyers, it's liquid. You can kind of put it in there, that kind of thing. Then I would highly recommend forget putting in offers with a real estate agent because I've done a lot of videos on market properties. It's exponentially harder to get them sold because everybody knows every buyer builder, every flipper, that kind of thing knows about the property on the MLS. They've got access to the MLS. Every real estate agent in town's like, hey, look at this deal. Email, they all know about it. And if it was a screaming deal, I guarantee it won't be on the MLS very long. So I hope this helps you. Okay. If you need help, clarification, proof of funds, that kind of thing, maybe I'll walk you through deals. Let me know below. Maybe Zoom call and potentially do some business together as a joint venture. So Godspeed. I'll see you in the next video.